I just wanted to take the time this morning to go live. Man, wow. Yep. Oh man. Yeah. Yeah. Uh, so we just wanted to take the time to start this off right. And I'm about to go right 100, 100, be 100 real, 100%, 100,000 with it, like only I can do. And start this shit off by saying that, God damn, Teofimo looked good last night, y'all. He cut a little easy, but he looked sharp last night. I thought he was gonna stop Josh Taylor for a second, but he looked good last night. I'm happy for him. He's got a belt again, but 140 is stacked. I still think T.O. is food for Regis and everybody else, but 140 is stacked. All right, let me say this again, ladies and gentlemen. The 140-pound division of boxing is stacked. And it makes out for great boxing for all of us. Last night you saw Xander Zayas. The more he fights better competition, the more he's starting to look like a regular dude. And that's one thing I can say about boxing is that they always start you off with guys that you're supposed to be guys that you're supposed to go ahead and walk through. And for the first few fights it gets like that. And then once you start getting a name for yourself and eventually as hard as you work, you get tired of this beating up on tomato cans, so to speak. So from there you gotta you have to up your competition. Josh Taylor last night looked old. Can I say that? Can I say that Josh Taylor looked old? I'm gonna go ahead and say that Josh Taylor looked old, and I'm not gonna say that Teofimo made him look that old, or maybe it's just that Scottish European style of boxing that none of one thing about America and everything that we do, we add a one thing about America and everything that we do, we add a flair. We add something to it. It's something you can tell an American boxer, you can tell an American. You can just tell, man. And it's something about his style, that old European Scottish style that just looks so it looks ineffective. You know what I'm saying? Like the punches aren't it looks like the punches aren't really that powerful and that strong. You know what I'm saying? It's a really touchy style. It doesn't really look very powerful in any of that. And I couldn't really see anything that he was gonna do to really keep T.O. off of him. T.O. looked really strong, looked really sharp, and as he knew he had to fight, his confidence grew, and you started to see that as the fight progressed. So, man, all we can say to that is congratulations to your Fimo. You looked really good last night. Really good. I still hope you should. I still hope you can find somebody else, another trainer, another ear in your corner. But you looked damn good last night, T.O. And I can't. I gotta digress. I'm not really the biggest Teofimo Lopez fan. I think your dad's fucking delusional. But I think you got a good victory last night. This is probably your best victory at 140. I think you still should stay away from Regis Prograis. I think there are a bunch of fights at 140. Is it possible that we can get a Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez at 140? I mean, it won't be one of I wasn't gonna say one of no belts be on the line, but if T.O. still has his belt and T.O. can act and Devin, by him being undisputed, he can actually come up and challenge T.O. for his belt. Wow, wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't that be something if Devin Haney came up from 135 to challenge Teofimo and take his belt at 140 to start his campaign? Now, Adrian Broner's going to campaign at 140, so he says. He just had a fight at 147, but he wants to campaign at 140. He says he wants Regis. I don't know if he wants Regis. He says he wants Regis Prograis. That's a damn good fight. I'm not really sure if he wants Regis Prograis. I think he's just saying he wants Regis, but I can see him knocking Rolly out. I can see Adrian Broner taking Rolly's belt, and then I can see Devin Haney coming up, or maybe even getting the Regis and Teofimo. Ooh, all these good fights at 140, man. Like, and then Devin coming up and getting the challenger of those two, and then all he have to do is get one belt. Or because we know he's not gonna fight Shakur at 135. We know that. We know Shakur is taking over 135 because Devin ain't gonna fight him. So Shakur is gonna be undisputed at 135 pounds, and then he's gonna go up. So I think that's what's gonna happen. We got it's a lot of good boxing out here. It's a lot of good boxing YouTubers. I got a lot of good boxing content. All I can do is be a fan and give my perspective. I am nobody special. I'm just a fan of boxing. I love boxing, and that's it. Um, I appreciate you for coming to this video. If you come to this video, I don't see anybody in here now, but the point is that it's out here and you can come back and watch it later because eventually this channel is going to catch the traction that I'm trying to get. Hopefully I can get a couple good interviews. If you get a second, please go to Low D's, LO Space D's on all digital platforms and support the album. The song We Can Fight, it will be available on all digital platforms for you to listen to. Yeah, hey, yeah, hey. And yeah, boxing was amazing this weekend. It was a good event all weekend. Adrian Broner came back. He didn't fight nobody, but he looked good. He needed that. Adrian Broner needed that. And Teofimo Lopez came back. He fought somebody. He looked good. But Josh Taylor did not look good. He talked a big game. I don't know if 140 is for him no more. His body just didn't look fresh. His body didn't look healthy. His body didn't look energized. You know what I'm saying? He looked tired. He looked slow. He didn't have his reflexes. Sometimes you got to know as a fighter, you got to know when to move out of the division. Mhm. Or even retire, move out of boxing. I just think he needs to move up. T.O. looked really good last night, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead, watch the fight. It was free. It was on ESPN. It'll probably get some kind of reprise today. But boxing was good this weekend. We got more boxing coming up. As you know, as we get closer and closer and closer and closer and closer to Errol Spence versus Bud. Hopefully we can begin to see what an undercard is going to look like. And we can get an idea of what the hell's going on. Correct? Correct. And we'll go from there. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all a lot. I appreciate anybody ever came and watched any of these videos. I appreciate if you came in and you left that little big fat thumbprint and put that motherfucker right on the little like button. I appreciate if you hit the bell icon to come in here anytime you see any new videos so that you get notifications that when we are dropping new videos. And I appreciate it if you went to Spotify, play my songs, play my music. I got more stuff coming, videos coming, content coming. You're going to see this pretty brown melanated face, and you're going to see my kids eventually because I'm going to pass them the business and I'm going to teach them the business. But right now, we're talking boxing. We're on YouTube, and boxing this year is fucking lit. We can fight, bitch. Let's go. God damn it. Good boxing. Great boxing. More to come. I'm going to talk about boxing. I'm going to try to do it more often. Let's get some traction going. Yeah.